Hey guys, so just a quick little update for y'all. I'm still kicking, still keeping it real. I don't know why I just did that. That was weird. I see my psychiatrist tomorrow and we need to talk about my medication because I started having like chronic heartburn and acid reflux like every single day. And so I called and spoke with her assistant, and she said that Prozac can cause heartburn and to take some heartburn medication. But of course the goal is to not take medication that's going to cause me heartburn, because one, then I'm just spending money on even more medication, and two, there are plenty of antidepressants out there. I'm sure Prozac is not like the one and only that will work for me. Not to mention I'm also on Cymbalta, so I'm sure there is a perfectly good substitute for Prozac that hopefully will not give me heartburn. But we're going to talk about that tomorrow when I see her. So, something kind of big happened. Well, it can be big for those of us with mental illness. At least here in the United States, we had our time change. I think daylight savings time ended. I think it's the end. Daylight savings time ended, so it's now getting darker much earlier, and winter's approaching. The days are getting shorter. And for many of us, that means seasonal depression. Now, last December, I was on the manic train, but that was because of my medication. And since I spent my summer mostly kind of in that hypomanic phase, I'm a little worried that I'm going to catch the winter depression. Yesterday night, I was thinking that I was going to get all this stuff done. I was going to practice my choir music. I was going to read my history book, which is super boring, by the way. It's not within my arm's reach, I don't think. Oh yeah, here it is. It's about the Scopes trial and evolution versus religion, and that is just not a topic that interests me. So that takes a whole lot of mental effort to read and actually focus on that book. And I thought I was going to do a bit of schoolwork. I've got a lot of paper deadlines coming up, and it's kind of stressing me out. But this morning happened, and none of that got done. I just woke up really tired, could not get myself going, and I finally, like 10 minutes before I would normally leave for church, got myself up and ready, only to find out that there was no church today. So I promptly changed into some more comfortable clothes and crawled back into bed and took a 2-hour nap. So I woke up about 1 and was not at all feeling refreshed. So as you can imagine, I did not get out of bed after that, except when it was time to eat. And I went to my choir rehearsal this evening, and all I could feel was just this crushing weight on me, and just this longing to return home to my bed so I can curl up and fall asleep again. And yeah, I see my therapist as well as my psychiatrist tomorrow. So I'll maybe try and talk to her a little bit about it. But I don't have good luck talking to therapists about depression. I usually get told, oh, well, you should go talk to your psychiatrist about that. which I'm doing tomorrow. And who knows, with bipolar disorder, I may wake up not feeling depressed. This may just be kind of a slump for a day. I mean, it happens. And I'm really hopeful that it's not going to be winter depression, because the dark sky outside sure does not make me feel energized. And let's go. So, as I lay in bed, I was on Facebook a lot and seeing, like, people being, like, successful and people just overall getting their life together and doing fun things. And that kind of just made me even more depressed, because I'm, like, laying in bed, not even wanting to get up to go to the bathroom, because that's just how tired I am. And I mean, yeah, it's good to take a mental health day every once in a while, but mental health days, honestly, are not enjoyable. I think most people have this idea of a mental health day as like bubble baths and candles and I don't know, just all this really glamorized stuff, but for me it was just laying in bed all day and letting myself just be. I did get my laundry put away, so today wasn't totally useless, and like I said, I went to choir practice, so I got a little bit of something I enjoy in today, but it was a mental health day, and it was not very glamorous at all. It's definitely nothing people should envy. Like, I wish I had been getting schoolwork done and reading my stupid Summer for the Gods, the Scopes trial, because I'm like only this much into it, and I'm gonna have to write a paper over it by Friday. Okay, so I just got interrupted and totally lost my train of thought since my book's sitting here. I'm going to assume I was saying something about how I wish I had gotten some reading done, and I really do. Like, I want to be doing my schoolwork. I want to be doing well in my classes. I want to succeed, you know, and I don't want to have to take mental health days. And if my depression is just gonna go on, if it's not just gonna go away, then I'm gonna have to learn how to cope and function and get all my schoolwork done with it still. Mentally ill problems, right? The world expects you to function as if you weren't mentally ill, but, you know, you are, and there's nothing you can do about that except go to therapy, take your medication, and that's not even, like, a sudden, like, neurotypical cure. Like, I'm still gonna have my bad days. I'm just not ever going to not be mentally ill, I don't think. From what I understand, bipolar disorder tends to be lifelong, and though it gets better managed, I'm sure at an old age, it's still there. So, wish me luck talking to my psychiatrist and my therapist tomorrow. Hopefully this is just a passing mood and I'll wake up and I'll be totally fine. yeah. And so to those of y'all who get seasonal depression, my thoughts are with you this winter. Good luck. And I'm just really keeping my fingers crossed that that is not going to be something that starts for me. Because it's like, as soon as things start getting good, something else happens. There's always something else just right around the corner. Like, honestly, I just want to live a life without mental illness. Like, that's all I want, and I'm never gonna get that. And I just have to accept that. These are the cards I was dealt, and I'm gonna make it work. I might have to do it kicking and screaming, but I will make it work.